How's it going, everyone, and welcome to quite an unusual video, really. I don't think anyone would have done a video like this before, so it's a first. Basically, what we're doing is we're completely revamping the Champions League. In real life, they're on about revamping it, which I am heavily in disagreement of. But this is much more fun, I think. It is impossible to happen in real life unless they completely change the structure of how football works, but this will never happen. It is a Champions League tournament for promoted teams only. Yeah. Only promoted sides. Now, I had a few issues with this, though, because either in FIFA, some leagues don't exist. Some leagues only have, like, one team, like, Dinamo Zagreb, Shakhtar Donetsk. They're literally the only teams from their countries. Other leagues, like the French league, they had 3 teams in the Champions League, but only 2 teams got promoted, so I had to improvise again. In England, of course, 3 teams get promoted, 4 of them in the Champions League, so I've had to put another team in. So I'll just talk you through the groups quickly. Group A, we have Granada, that Belgium team, and no idea who they are. A Turkish team called whatever the hell that is. FC Metz. Group B, we have Athens. Now, I know, of course, they definitely aren't promoted or relegated, but literally there was no other Greek teams for me to pick. Well, there was, but I just picked a random Greek side, Olympiacos. Now, Huddersfield, of course, they were relegated last season, not promoted. I had to just pick a relegated Premier League side because there was no one else to choose from. So, yeah, I've gone with them. In Germany, FC Cologne, an actually promoted side this time from Germany. FC Tween, or it's FC 20, I think, actually. There's only one Dutch team in the Champions League this year, but I just ran out of teams, so I just put Tween in there. Group C, I mean, maybe this could happen in real life soon, because the way Sheffield United are going, they could get Europa League, but Sheffield United are in the Champions League here. Helsinki, again, I just ran out of teams. Italian side, of course, home to Sandro Tonali, one of the Forest career mode stars, really. Of course, we signed him 2 seasons ago. Another video of that coming out very soon, so keep an eye out for it. Victoria Plazan, again, ran out of teams. Group D, we've got that Italian side. I don't want to completely butcher it. We've also got Union Berlin, CSKA Moscow. Now, no, technically, they're now one of the best teams on paper, I would say, or in the game, or in the simulation more like. But again, we run out of Russian teams. The Russian league's no longer in FIFA, and also Magaluf as well. Group E, we have Benevento, again, a relegated side, but I ran out of teams. Norwich, we've also got that team. They're from Austria. They are by the looks of things, they're one of the weakest teams going off their stats. We've also got another team from Belgium. Group F, we've got Osasuna from Spain. We've also got Hellas Verona from Italy. Again, ran out of teams with that one. And Paderborn as well from Germany. So that's kind of realistic. Group G, we've also got Nuremberg, Brest from France. We've also got this team from Portugal. Spartak Moscow, ran out of teams again, of course. Sporting Dijon, I'm probably saying that wrong again. They could have been relegated last season, but again, I just ran out of teams. I probably could have put, I just realised I could have put a team from the 2nd division of France, but oh well, we'll just stick with Dijon, shall we? Villa, of course, one of the English sides. I'd say one of the strongest teams going off their stats. Rayo Vallecano, again, they were a relegated team this time from Spain. And Sparta Rotterdam from the Netherlands. So yeah, they are all the teams. Okay then, so we've got to the round of 16 stage. Before we do that, let's take a look at the groups and how they finished. So, Granada and FC Metz went through in Group A. We've got Cologne and Athens going through. Even Huddersfield can't even get out a group for a Champions League promoted, relegated tournament, basically. That's what it is, really, isn't it? Victoria Plazan and Sheffield United making it through. And that Italian side going out with Helsinki. We also got CSKA Moscow and Magaluf going through. Union Berlin. And the Italian team going out. Norwich winning all their games. They scored 20 goals and only conceded 2. I reckon they could go on and win it, because that is an amazing 4-0, 4-0. They absolutely battered their group, Norwich. Completely. They beat a team 6-0. Wow. You don't even get that in simulations. They're serious contenders to win this promoted team Champions League. But anyway, we've also got a team that aren't even a promoted side finishing top of their group, which isn't good because they could go on and win it, which I really hope they don't. Hellas Verona as well going out, along with going through. Osasuna and Paderborn going out. Spartak Moscow and Brest going through. We've also got Villa. They won 5 out of the 6 games, so not bad there, along with Rayo Vallecano. So that's how the groups finished. Let's take a look at the round of 16. Then we've got Rayo Vallecano v Cologne, Benevento, CSKA, Brest against Plezan, Athens v Villa. Then we've also got Sheffield United against Sparta, whatever that is. Hellas Verona versus Granada, Metz versus Spartak Moscow, and Magaluf against Norwich. This is much more fun than the real Champions League. Who wants to watch Real Madrid against PSG when you can watch Magaluf against Norwich City? I'm telling you, this should be implemented in real life. I mean, it shouldn't because it'd probably be quite boring, but anyway. Okay then, so I'm going to simulate through all these games now, and as soon as we get to the final, we'll watch that through. We won't play anything. Rayo Vallecano winning the first leg 1-0 against Cologne. Benevento against CSKA Moscow. Presumably CSKA will win, and they do win 3-1. Brest against Victoria Plezan, and I'm presuming that Plezan will win this one. They do win 3-1. Alright then, one of the favourites in my opinion, Villa, going up against Athens. I know much more about Villa, but still, they're still a top side. They're winning 3-2 against CSKA Athens. That was a bit of a mess, wasn't it? Alright, Brexis FC against Sparta Praga, or whatever it is. It's not Sparta Praga. It's a Romanian team, David, so it can't be Sparta Praga, can it? But anyway, what the hell is this video? They lose 3-1. Okay, I thought Sheffield United would win that, but oh well. Ben Osborne on the bench there. Nice to see you warming the bench, mate. Hellas Verona against Granada. Don't know who to think is going to win this one. Granada win 4-1. FC Metz against Sparta Moscow. Sparta Moscow could win this, I'd say. And they do. We win 3-2. Another 3-2. We've had like 3 of them now. Alright then. Magaluf against Norwich, who have not lost a single game yet. They do not lose, but they draw. Yes, of course, David, they do. They draw 2-2 against Magaluf. That number 24 and that number 10, I can't say either of them properly. But yeah, 2-2 draw. Alright then, Plezan against Brest. Pretty sure we've already had this fixture. Yes, we have. A Brest win 2-1. So who goes through? Oh my god, I can't even... I can't even remember what the score was. We'll just find out in due course, won't we? Villa against Athens. This was 3-2 to Villa. So I could get my maths wrong here. Villa against Athens. It's a 1-1 draw. That is 4-3 to Villa. Villa through to the next round. Alright then. Cologne against Rayo Vallecano. What was the score? Can't remember what the score was. What was the score? I'm not really being very professional, am I, with this video? I'm almost convinced it was Cologne. Yeah, it was. Alright, CSKA Moscow against Benevento. What a mess this is. CSKA Moscow won 3-1 in the first game. They win 2-1 here, so that is 5-2. There we go. Maths, David. Good. Alright then. Spartak Moscow against FC Metz. Spartak won this 3-2 in the last game. They lose 2-1. So that's 4-4 on aggregate. I'm not entirely sure who goes through. I don't know. I'm not entirely... I think it's Spartak Moscow. We'll see. Alright then. 2-2. This is one of the teams I'm keeping my eye out for. Norwich. Okay, 2-2 on aggregate. Okay. Wow. I did not expect that. They've been knocked out. They have been knocked out. That is mental. They won every single one of their games, smashed their group up, and they lose to Magaluf. We've got Sheffield United. They lost their first game 3-1. They drew 2-2. But that means they go out, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't know why I built that up. That means they go out 5-3 on aggregates. Granada against Verona then. This was 4-1 to Granada, and they go through again. Now at this point, I'm kind of a little bit annoyed about this draw because, yeah, out of the 8 teams remaining, only 3 of them were actually promoted. So it is most likely that a video about promoted teams in the Champions League is going to be won by a team that wasn't promoted. So yeah, this has gone perfectly to plan, hasn't it? Thing is, what I should be doing right now is rooting for this Romanian team, but they're not promoted side either. So, yeah, they lose 2-0 anyway. I just know CSKA Moscow are going to win the whole thing, aren't they? I just know they are. It will kind of defeat the object of this video, but hopefully you're all still enjoying as well. Let me know as well in the comments if you want to see more stuff like this. But Plezan win 2-0 against Rayo Vallecano. Okay then, so Granada against Magaluf. 2 Spanish teams going up against each other, and it's 3-1 to Granada. Come on, Villa. come on, Villa. We all love Villa. We know we do. I mean, we drew 5-all with them last season. Just had to get Forest in there again, didn't I? I can't do a video without mentioning my own team, can I? But Villa win 1-0. That's huge. Conor Hurahan. Thank you, mate. All right, then. Magaluf against Granada. Granada won this initially. I actually remember it this time. Come on. I don't know what the scoreline was, though. Oh, I've not even pressed the bloody button. I've not even pressed the button. Right, come on. 1-1 draw. Pretty sure that means Granada goes through. Yeah? Let's just wait and see. This video has been a right mess, hasn't it? I don't even know who's winning each game. Probably going to be won by a team that isn't even promoted. So, it's going very well. Come on, Villa. 2-0. Villa through to the semi-finals. At least one team is through to the semis that were actually promoted. CSKA Moscow against this team then. We're going to get a non-promoted side through, but yeah, CSKA Moscow go through as expected. Plezan against Rayo Vallecano. Plezan won this initially. They win this again. Plezan are through to the semis. It is getting to the nitty-gritty stage of things now. Granada face Aston Villa. CSKA Moscow face Victoria Plezan. Who is going to win the inaugural promoted team Champions League? I mean, probably a side that isn't even promoted. I mean, basically, we've got a 50-50 chance, haven't we? 2 teams here are promoted, 2 are randoms, okay? So, we just have to hope that Villa beats one of CSKA Moscow or Plezan. Oh, no. Okay. I can't be annoyed because, like, they're still a promoted side, but I wanted Villa. I want Villa to go through it because they're an English team. CSKA Moscow against Victoria Plezan. Oh. They win 2-0. Okay, second leg. Victoria Plezan against CSKA Moscow. Not that it really matters who goes through because... Oh. Why? Okay. They still go through though, don't they? Okay, I put that in there. Goes to 3-2 on aggregate. So CSKA Moscow are in the promoted team Champions League final, even though they're not a promoted side. But anyway. Alright then, Villa against Granada. Villa are one of the... I think they are the only actual European champions, former European champions left in it. They draw 2-2. That means they go out though, doesn't it? They go out 3-2 on aggregate. There's no way Granada are never going to beat. No. Granada are not going to beat CSKA Moscow. This is going to be won by a non-promoted side. I actually can't believe this. Alright, so let's play this Champions League final. We're going to simulate it all. We're not going to play it. Well, we are, but I'm not actually going to be playing the game myself. So then we're here for the inaugural promoted team Champions League, where a team that actually wasn't promoted is probably going to win this. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe CSKA Moscow are probably going to win this. It's going to be ruining this whole video. Pretty sure for the video I did a few weeks ago about the best team in the world, this was exactly the same venue. Pretty sure it was. But anyway, I'm not playing it. I have no hands on the controllers. You can see the gameplay is playing now. We're just going to let this play and see who wins. Come on, Granada. Come on. I'm a massive Granada fan for this video because I don't want a team that didn't get promoted to win it. That was a very good first chance for them. I can't say their names because I know literally none of their players, okay? I know a few CSKA Moscow players, that's about it. Granada have been on top so far in this Champions League final. They go for goal. They very nearly scored there. Could have been an early goal in this game. Free kick then for Granada. Can Granada take the lead here? I'm expecting a world-class Messi-like free kick. Okay, maybe not then. Here's Vlasic, who was at Everton, I think. I'm pretty sure he was, yeah. Vlasic goes for goal. Good save from their goalie. What an absolutely dead first half. Is it trying to beat Liverpool v Spurs levels? Because that was dead as hell. Lack of quality. But there we go. Granada and CSKA Moscow goalless. Oh, it's going to be goalless, isn't it? It's just going to be such a dead game for me to edit and for you to watch. But oh well then, it's a goalless draw. Let's just hope there's some action in this second half. Good chance. Granada in here. Go on, mate. Swing a good ball into the box or play it into one of your mates. No. Okay, that didn't really work, did it? But they're still in here, though. Jan Ekati goes for goal. They're in here. Granada could score. Could Granada get the rebound? Oh! What an opportunity. What a start to this second half. Corner to Granada. I didn't think they'll be on top, but they have been for most of this game. That number 23 is on the ball now, trying to be a show-off, but didn't really work out, did it? Lads, you do know you are allowed to score goals, yeah? Like, this is actually worse than Liverpool v Spurs. how boring that was. They are in here, though. They could score. They do score. There's a first goal, and it had to go to a team that hasn't even been bloody promoted. Even when Granada were on top in this game, I thought maybe, yeah, this video could be saved. But no, CSKA Moscow. I'm pleased they've scored, and we don't have to go to extra time now, but it had to be bloody CSKA Moscow. I just had a feeling at the start of this. I regret putting them in now, because they were always going to be one of the favourites. But I just put in a random side. I wish it wasn't them. Granada, come on. Please, score 2. Let's do a dramatic late comeback when there's been nothing in this game. Why didn't you pass? Why didn't he pass? Hit the side netting. So frustrating watching a game of FIFA when you're not controlling it, man. I mean, that's probably how you feel when you're watching my games of FIFA. But anyway, it's going to be corner, swung in. Come on, head in, head in. Damn it. Come on, I really want them to score. I know it'll go to extra time, but it was save the video. They're more likely going to go and finish it off here, aren't they? I mean, that was terrible. And there we go then. Well, lads, if you got to this point in the video, well done. You know, I'm happy about that. But you got to this point just to witness a team that didn't even get promoted win it. I've never probably said that like 10 times now, but it defeats the whole object of this video, was to see if it was a group of promoted teams who would win a Champions League. As far as I know, CSKA Moscow have never won this competition in real life. I don't think they have. No, I don't have. I know Villa are like the only team that have ever won it in the past before, but yeah, they couldn't even do it. They couldn't even do it when they were up against teams on their level. But there we go. Akinfeev, who could have maybe lifted the World Cup if Russia had continued their amazing run last year, but no, he lifts the Champions League. I can't see this ever happening in real life. There we go then. CSKA Moscow win the Champions League for promoted sides. Oh my god, I just noticed I had 17 shots, Grenada, and CSKA Moscow won. It could have gone so differently. But honestly, lads, if you enjoyed, please do like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. Let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this in the comments below. There'll be Fifa's video coming out very soon. Preview to Cardiff. I'm not going to do QPR because I don't like to upload every day, because I like to get days where I don't upload, because particularly as I'm a small channel, I like my videos to allow time for them to be watched. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why, and also because I don't really want to upload every day, because I'm not actually a YouTuber. I just do this for a bit of fun. So if you enjoy it, like and subscribe to Rides Gaming, and I'll see you next time, lads.